Hi, this is Deanne Dominguez, and I am going to be talking to you about my hero, Arthur Robert Ashe Jr., who was born in 1943 and he died in 1993. He was just not a great tennis player, but he was the first African American male tennis player to win the U.S. Open and Wimbledon. Growing up, Arthur Ashe started to play tennis in a segregated area of Richmond, Virginia. He spent his childhood learning to read at an early age, which was taught to him by his mom. His dad was a caretaker for a park in North Richmond, Virginia, that had four tennis courts, a pool, baseball fields, and this is where he developed his love for tennis. In the summer, they had a friend that was a doctor that took prospective tennis players that were going to be good into his home so they could play tennis and develop the sport. Um, and that's what he did. And Arthur Ashe was selected to play in the U.S. Davis Cup team, and he was the only Black American to win singles titles in Wimbledon, U.S. Open, and the Australian Open. He retired in 1980. His greatest accomplishments and success were reaching the top um, and turning pro. He helped found the Association of Tennis Professionalisms in 1972. 1975, however, was his best year in winning singles at Wimbledon and defeating Jimmy Connors, and he was named the number one tennis player of the year. Unfortunately, in 1979, he was playing in a Masters final and he suffered a heart attack. After suffering his heart attack, he retired from tennis. But during his retirement, he spent his time writing books, speaking, teaching, and he was the first person named into the U.S. Professional Tennis Association Hall of Famers. In 1988, Arthur Ashe was diagnosed with HIV from a blood transfusion that he had in his second heart surgery. He founded the Arthur Ashe Foundation, um, and he for uh, talking about AIDS and talking about treatments for AIDS, and he promoted AIDS research throughout the world. He died in 1993 in New York City after fighting with this deadly disease. He's gone, guys, but he's not forgotten. Arthur Ashe Jr., he's a legend who promoted human rights, education, and public health, and we will never forget him. And some of my researches that I used to write about this came from Wikipedia, from history.org. Also, I use the International Tennis Hall of Fame. And I hope you guys like this presentation, and I'll be back to talk more about another presentation in the future. Good luck, guys. See you later. Bye.